What is up, Jamily? This is JamiroFan 2000 here with yet another episode of JamiroFan Talks About, where I take a discussionary look at the past, present, and future of JamiroQuai, and it's now over 28 years of making music. In these next 3 episodes of JamiroFan Talks About, we'll be taking a deep dive look at each year of the Automaton tour. And of course, I'm talking about JamiroQuai's most recent 2017 8th album, Automaton, which is a bit of their Funk Odyssey musical return to form, you may say. But I'm going to take a look at each year of the Automaton tour in a bit of a deep diveness, but we're going to start off with the first year of the Automaton tour, which kicked off in 2017. And the 2017 tour would be, of course, the longest segment of the Automaton tour from between 2017 to 2019, with 33 total tour dates in 2017. And JamiroQuai touched pretty much all the major parts of Europe on this tour. Of course, the tour started off in March 31st of 2017 at the La Salle Plele in Paris, France. And of course, the tour would go all over Europe, would go to Japan for the first time in nearly a decade, and would, of course, come back to Europe and do a majority of Europe. But the set list for the majority of the set list for this opening tour of the Automaton tour in 2017 was very Automaton heavy. Not many song surprises made their emergence on the live set list on a majority of these tour dates, of course, around Europe and, of course, Japan. But that would change as 2018 would come along in the second year of the Automaton tour. But another unique thing about the 2017 tour of the Automaton tour for this time was, as I said, it was an Automaton heavy set list. A lot of the Automaton tracks like Nights Out in the Jungle and Hot Property would all have a mainstay on the 2017 live tour. But as I said, as the tour went on for the next 2 years, the Automaton set list became more of a greatest hits kind of mix, you know. But it was a great opening year for the Automaton tour. Not to mention, we got 2 major additions to the JamiroQuai live lineup. We had 2 new band members added to JamiroQuai at the beginning of this Automaton tour in the form, of course, Nate Williams, who is an amazing, highly talented multi-instrumentalist, and, of course, the addition of Howard Whittet, who would run the Ableton live mix and be a little bit of a tech support for the backup of the band on their live arrangement. And the other major addition to JamiroQuai, at least in a bit of an innovative sense for JamiroQuai in the live tour, was in 2017 we got the first live streams of JamiroQuai live gigs ever done by JamiroQuai. And the first live stream of a JamiroQuai tour date in 2017 was actually done on Facebook. But ultimately, that would become a bit of a special event type of occurrence in the Automaton tour throughout the 2017 tour. We would get about 2 to 3 live streams of live JamiroQuai concerts during the Automaton tour, and boy, were they amazing. And it was great to see JamiroQuai being yet again showing their amazing forethoughtness for innovation in their live tour. And of course, they did in the 2017 tour, they did a 2-day bill. They did 2 separate 2-day bill tour dates, which is a rarity for JamiroQuai. JamiroQuai doesn't usually do 2-day residencies, but they did 2 of them in the 2017 tour. The first one, of course, was at the Budokan in Tokyo, Japan, where they played 2 consecutive tour dates. And then later that year, they would headline the O2 Arena in London, England, doing 2 separate performances at the O2 Arena. But there was a little bit of calamity in the 2017 tour, whereas there were some canceled gigs due to JK re-aggravating a back injury while preparing for the Automaton tour, which would see JK take a little bit of recuperation in the middle of the 2017 tour. But of course, JamiroQuai would make up those tour dates that they had to cancel in early 2018, which I'll cover in the next episode of JamiroFan Talks About. But that's pretty much the 2017 tour in a nutshell. Pretty amazing opening touring salvo for the Automaton tour and for JamiroQuai, and of course more great innovation and more great new songs to get to know in the live performance space. But as I said, the next episode of JamiroFan Talks About, I'll be doing a deep dive into the 2018 tour. which had a lot of, which was very reminiscent of the first leg of the tour, but would see a couple cool surprises throughout that tour in the second year of the Automaton tour. I hope you enjoyed this JamiroFan Talks About as I take a deep dive look at each year of the Automaton tour from 2017 to 2019. Be sure to like, subscribe, and be sure to ding the bell on your YouTube so you stay up to date with all notifications of all the latest content from the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. And as always, this is JamiroFan 2000, and I'll see you again really soon with another JamiroFan Talks About episode. And be sure to check out my finality post that is embedded right now on the JamiroQuai subreddit for all the informations of set lists, pictures, videos, and everything from throughout the 2017 to 2019 Automaton tour. And if you need a link to that post, I'll be sure to put a link to that finality summary in the description of this video down below as well. And as always, this is JamiroFan 2000, and I'll see you again really soon with another JamiroFan Talks About and more JamiroQuai minutes and more JamiroQuai related videos here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye-bye, everybody.